The whole point of this channel is to stay off the freeways. And we're gonna get some water right out of the hill here. Well, I forgot to record, but I'm getting some tacos. Away. What more could you ask for? All right, guys. Well, I think I'm finally ready for my first adventure motorcycle ride. And I know some of you veterans to adventure riding are looking at this going, what the hell are you doing? I'm jumping in. I'm just going to jump in. I'm a cruiser rider. I've never ridden an adventure motorcycle. I've got my Pan America. I've got my gear. I know I'm way loaded down for even just this weekend trip. But the point of this trip is to practice. If I'm going to be living off this bike for the next year, I need to practice having all my gear, making sure I have everything I need the way I want it so that I can just hit the road full time and live off this motorcycle. Get some off-road going, very light off-road going, a lot of great back roads. The whole point of this channel is to stay off the freeways. I don't want to be on the freaking freeway, and I don't want to be in traffic. What I want to do is I want to ride the back roads. I want to ride as many dirt roads as I can, and I want to camp out as much as I can. So that's the whole point of my channel, and just experience life off the main freeway. You've seen enough freeways in your lifetime. You know what they look like. Let's go see what the backcountry looks like. So here's the thing. Here's what we're doing for today. I want to show you real quick on this map. We are here at Savi Island. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cruise up this way and in through these beautiful paved roads. These are all paved roads. We're going to grab some lunch over in Vernonia. And I'm going to drop down into this really beautiful road. Looks like it's to be a really nice road. And then I'm going to cruise over this way along the 6. Somewhere around here, I'm going to grab a dirt road ideally and drop down here into the Trask River, meet up with this road, come down this way, and ride around this for the rest of the evening and set up camp at one of these camps, ideally. I'm thinking that this map doesn't show all the dirt roads, and so hopefully by the time I get here, I'll be able to find on my other GPS where the dirt roads are and take those. But this is the whole thing. It's just practicing. I've been here many times, so I have access to come out of here and get home. For you advanced adventure riders, watch the video, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I need to fix and improve. And for you cruiser riders, let's check it out, man. Let's go on this adventure. Let's see what this adventure riding is all about, and just hit the back roads, camp out as much as we can, and have a good time. So join me. Let's go. All right, here we go. Our first adventure ride overnight. We're going to keep it short and simple. Practice. See how it goes. First stop is Vernonia for some lunch, and that's going to be all on pavement road. You know, I got to tell you, I don't know why, but man, I'm nervous. I've never ridden adventure motorcycle before, and I've got it all loaded down with all the gear that I would not need on a weekend trip like this, but I am going to use it for practicing, because I'm going to live off the motorcycle, and if I'm going to live off the motorcycle, I need to practice carrying all the gear, because our first big real trip is a week long to Camp Pendleton Roundup, or not Camp Pendleton, but to the Pendleton Roundup in Eastern Oregon. And that's going to be the real test. That's going to be when we're really out there a little bit more. So this is just to get our feet wet, see what we have, what we don't have, and go from there. You can tell I'm nervous. I don't know why. I've been riding my whole life. But as I said before, this is my first time riding this motorcycle and trying to camp. Practice for living on off the motorcycle for the next year. And there's something to be said about getting outside your comfort zone. That feeling of insecurity, that feeling of nervousness. You know, it took me a long time, it took me weeks to do this, to actually do this. I was picking up one piece of gear every day at a time, and I think a little bit has to do with I was just really nervous about launching, you know, actually getting out here and leaving all my comforts behind. So this is gonna be the beginning of a real adventure, and I know I can do it, but I sure am pretty nervous about it, pretty anxious about it. But check out this beautiful ride. We're heading outside of Scappoose into Vernonia. And man, the one thing about this Pan America I really have to be careful with is I have it in sport mode. I don't know if you can see that there, but I have it in sport mode. And this bike, you hit that throttle and you're gone. It's instant on sport mode. It really is amazing motorcycle. So I have to watch it, because next thing I know, I'm going 90 miles an hour and not feeling it really. Whereas on the Ultra Classic, you know, you do 90 miles an hour, that's great, you can do it no problem. But you know you're doing 90 miles an hour. And this here is just a little different. So we're going to pull up here to the left of the road, not far from here. I got to slow down and track it. We're going to get some water for camp later. So we're just going to pull over here. I always forget where it is. But we're going to pull over here and get some water. It comes right out of the mountain, right out of the spring here. And I have to be careful because I know it's coming up. Make sure there's nobody behind me. I think this is it. Cool. This is it. All right, check this out, guys. And we're gonna get some water right out of the hill here. And just fill up your container. I got this container, which is a hydro pack, and it filters the water as you pour out, which I thought was a really cool system. And I'm just gonna fill myself up so we have some water, some extra water for camp later tonight. And I thought nothing better than to get it right out of the side of the spring here, side of the mountain. So we got that filled up. Got some water. Got gas.
go get some lunch in Vernonia. First time I've scraped the pegs on this thing. It's not really the pegs, I think it's the kickstand. The bike stand, actually, not the kickstand, it's the bike stand that I hit, I believe. But I'm getting used to this bike, you know, so I'm taking it fairly easy. I'm getting used to the bike and I'm getting used to having the weight. And the motorcycle, this Pan America, I'll share you the name. He is called Burro, El Burro, because he's my work mule. So El Burro is work mule, donkey. He's carrying my stuff as we go on an adventure here. I don't know, I've been telling people about my ride, how I'm planning on riding my motorcycle across the North and South America for the next year. And people keep saying, oh, kind of doing a Che Guevara thing. Yeah, I guess I am. Leaving it all behind and getting out for a ride. You know, I'm not in a hurry to get to nowhere. I just want to see some and I hope you guys want to see some little chunk up there and cruise. Enjoy the ride. I've said this before and I'm probably going to say it 100 times. We know what the freeway looks like. We've been down many freeways before. I'm not in a race to cover miles. That's not my deal. If I want to stop and see something, I'm going to stop and see something. If I see a road that looks good, guess what? We're going to check that road out. You know? We're going to go check it out. Like this road. This is a beautiful road. And man, this Pan America just glides through this thing. People have been calling the Pan America the dirt glide, which I've yet to experience. But I tell you what, it is also one amazing road glide. Another thing I'm going to say that you probably hear me say you're going to hear me say a lot is, guys, I'm not the best rider in the world. I'm self-taught. Never taken any classes. At best, I've watched some videos, you know. But aside from that, I'm just a self-taught rider here. Doing my, you know, and as I say that, I know it's not a bad idea to take a class, improve your skills. Everybody can improve their skills. Everybody can use some education to make sure you're at your best. And I might. Portland has a track where you can go and ride the speedway. That might be an idea. But before I do that, I need to know what I'm doing. Look at this view, guys. I've been here once or twice before. It's a nice little town. You pass right through it. Came once, many years ago. They had a kids fishing, and it's when the salmon, when there's a salmon run, and you could just see all the fish, all these beautiful, amazing salmon running up the river. And you can literally walk right out into the river and pick one up if you wanted to. And that's nothing. That's nothing. They say that back in the day, you know, you couldn't even step in the river without stepping on a salmon. Isn't that amazing? That'd be a sight. We even came out here one time. I remember my son was playing baseball, so we drove all the way out here to Vernonia to have a match with the Vernonia baseball team. Can't remember if we won or lost. Yeah. I missed that. This is the river. This is the creek right here where the salmon were running up. We'll come take a look at it here in a minute after lunch to walk off lunch for a second. All right, we're in Vernonia. This is small town of Vernonia. Now we decide what we want to eat. And I am always a big fan of supporting small businesses with tacos. Guys, you're gonna learn real quick, if there is a taco truck, chances are I'm not gonna pass it. There's a really good chance that I'm stopping at the taco truck. And I saw one back there. We're gonna swing back around and check it out. Alright, where was it? Check out that building. I wonder how old that building is. I wonder how old most of these buildings are. Wow, check out the chopper in there. We're gonna go check that out here in a second. Taco truck. Tacos, tacos, tacos. Well, I forgot to record, but I'm getting some tacos. I'm already 2.5 in, and they're really good. It's a really great taco truck over here by Vernonia, or in downtown Vernonia. So if you're in downtown Vernonia, check out the taco truck. It's really good. They've got, I had a
shrimp taco, and I had a fish taco, carne asada, and pastor, and really good. So, and I think Allie over there would like to try some, but unfortunately I can't give her any. Offer me.
Enjoy your ride. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, well, that was amazing lunch. Really good tacos. And I didn't overdo it. I was pretty good. Just 4 tacos. Usually I would have had one of each meat at a taco truck. One of each. So if you have 10 different meats, chances are I'm trying all 10 different meats. But I did pretty good. Just one of 4 tacos. I had asada, pastor, fish, and shrimp, which is my go-to tacos. Alright, so now we are going to head south, go towards Banks and Forest Grove, but really what we're going to do is we're going to take this road called Timber Road. And I've been wanting to take this road for a while, you know, just when you come up and go for a cruise. By the way, Vernonia is pretty cool. You can ride a bicycle in Vernonia all the way from Vernonia to Forest Grove. So for those of you guys that are in the Oregon area, if you like bikes, it's a beautiful bike ride. I've never done it, but I've done this ride a couple times, and I can assure you that that bike ride is going to be, bicycle ride is going to be amazing as well. I need to get used to understanding how this GPS from Tortec works. Be very honest with you, I've never even messed with it. I just kind of look at it, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to plug in my route, where I want to go, how I want to get there, and it'll just highlight it for me. But I've never messed with it, to be honest with you. There's a lot of things about this motorcycle that I've just really getting to understand, learn. That would scare the crap out of me at night. Imagine going down this road at night and you see that thing in your headlights. Yeah, that'd be Alright, let's enjoy the ride. Smoky out here today, a lot of smoke. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to my girlfriend, and it sounds like they canceled the rest of the school day because of the air quality was just too poor and the kids are having a hard time breathing. So school's out in Portland, at least for some of the schools, and there's some fires going on. I probably should have looked to see where, make sure I'm not riding right into it. But that's not how I roll, I guess. I am not that guy sometimes. I want to be. I'd like to be the guy. I'm working on it. I think that's what part of the adventure riding is doing for me, as I was talking about that earlier. There's a certain aspect as an adventure rider, it seems like, where you really have to be careful to have all your stuff together, you know, have your checklist of gear, make sure you have everything accounted for, make sure you're prepared for anything. You are at a little more risk of having a motorcycle fall on your leg when you're on the dirt road camping. But there's also an appeal, right? Something to be said about having that 1970 chopper with a peanut tank, no front brake, old suspension, and you're cruising at a top speed of 60 miles an hour, hoping the bike gets to the next stop, and all you're carrying with you is a bag of tools, a sleeping bag, and that's it, really. There is something to be said about that world as well. And that appeals to me as well, you know. The thing is I don't know that I can live like that for a year. I can do a 2-day, 3-day trip, maybe a 5-day trip like that, no problem. All right, so I pulled over here as we cross the 26. We're going to cross the 26, which is a main artery highway to get into to go to the coast from Portland, and it's a beautiful ride too. That'll take you towards the northern coast of Oregon. But this next road, Timber Road, on the map when we were looking at it earlier, was highlighted as a beautiful ride, a nice road to take. So let's see what it has to offer us on the Pan America. Road closed. I'm not expecting that. Let's see if these locals will give me an idea of what's going on. Hi. Sorry to bother you. I'm trying to get through here, so it's closed, huh?
Highway 6 is, Timber Road's washed out before Highway 6.
Oh, okay. Is there another way around up here, or do I have to go back and around, huh? Damn. No dirt roads that'll get me down that way.
Not really.
Yeah, okay.
It's a windy, like, it adds up to like 20 miles.
Okay.
If you go up the back road.
Yeah. Yeah. What's...
It bombs out.
Oh, you're just up there cruising around, and then they come, looking. Have you guys seen a guy on a motorcycle 10 days ago? Yeah, Friday. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that is part of adventure riding. Washed out. You know, I don't know what washed out means. Does that mean that most vehicles can't do it? But most vehicles don't have a Pan America? Damn. We're gonna see what this road is. Okay. This is GPS is showing this a road here. All right, well, the road I wanted to go down is closed. So we are now adventuring. We are now adventure riding. Literally making up the route as I go. I'm hoping that if I can I'm hoping the map will show me how to take the shortcut back around to where I wanted to go originally. And we're just gonna ride this dirt road, the gravel road, down a ways. I'm actually able to test this Garmin. You know, I don't know, again, I don't know how these satellite Garmins work. So a lot of firsts for me, man. A lot of firsts. It is this sense of my mouth is, I got cotton mouth from the nervousness of it all. Going almost 40 in third gear on this gravel road, and it feels great, it feels fine. I'm standing up now just so I could get a feel of what that's like. Okay, I don't like that. That was a little sketch. I'm feeling the weight of the bike, you know, because of, I don't know if it's because of the bags, the weight that I have in the back, but it's really moving side to side after I stood up. I think maybe I'm a little stiff on my legs is what was happening, because now I've gotten I've softened up my knees and starting to feel a lot better. It was feeling really good while I was sitting down, and now I'm standing up. And feels a little wobbly. I think it has a lot to do with the weight that I have on this. I was standing too much on my heels, I believe. So I've moved back a little bit into the balls of my feet. Woo! Woo! Yeah, the big rocks are nice. Nice little rush there on the big rocks. So I'm really trying to stay left. Sitting down now. Heavier rocks now. Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. That urge to put your foot down when you hit those rocks. You want to put your foot down so bad. and trying to get off the hump there and into a groove. Trying to stay in the rut. But man, this bike is doing the thing. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, if I go down, let the bike go down. It's gonna be fine, just clear it out of the way. Okay, away. Okay. Oh my God, guys, that's what I'm talking about. I am not ready for this. I am not ready for this road. That is a wake me up. These rocks are thick and really rolls that bike. I almost went into the ditch here. Okay. This is the challenge. Now here's the thing. For learning, I think I bit a little bit more than I can chew on this road. I don't have the pants on, and I don't have armor on my body. So if I go down on these rocks, it's gonna cause a little bit of damage. That's for damn sure. All right. Now, let's go back down, get off these big rocks. We're gonna cruise it nice and easy, stick to the plan. We're gonna stick to the easy roads. And this was a little bit more than what I can chew at this point in my adventure riding. Even this is sketchy, man. How the hell? The bike, when you're on these big rocks, it just takes off, right? And so it's just rolling on its own, creating its own path. Oh shit. I am not used to this. Okay. Nice and easy. We're gonna go nice and easy. I'm on off-road mode right now. I'm in off-road, the first setting of off-road, not off-road pro. And that seems to be okay. So there's just this fear of the bike sliding out from underneath you on these rocks. And I know it doesn't want to. I know if you do the right thing, it won't. Problem is I don't know what the right thing is. Okay. That woke me up. So, back to the original question. What does washed out mean? Washed out means we're not going to do it today. It's probably fine. but we're gonna stick to a plan. We're gonna go around. This is basically the second road you take. A main artery. We're on the 6th. This is another main artery you would take going from Portland to the coast, a little more south than the Highway 26. Check out that view. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, well, here we are. This is where we camped last year. Trask River County Campground. How's it going? So, like I said, I didn't plan on staying here. It just kind of played out that way. I knew I was going to be in the area. I knew that I was familiar with these roads. This is not a bad place to be honest with you. Remember, we're practicing, guys. We're practicing. And so to try to get out there and set up a camp, go this way. And we've got river access right here. What more could you ask for? Right? So
Go over here. And it's a little calmer, little pool area over here. You can just sit in the water. And we'll be coming down here in a little bit to wash off the road and have a little prayer. Look at that. So, like I said, I did not intend on staying at the same campground that I stayed with my family last year, which, not to sound like a broken record or like but that was probably the last camping that we were going to do as a married family. And not probably, it is. And so here, the divorce will be final. And it's right around the same time that we did this last year. It is what it is. We ended up here. It's a great place to be. I came this way because I wanted to see wanted to put the bike to the test in some back roads that I knew were pretty tame compared to what we did earlier. And then with the detour, it just kind of, like I said, threw me off on time, on gas, and also on my gung-ho spirit. So we're going to camp out here tonight. We're going to recover and enjoy the night. And then tomorrow, we'll wake up with some more gung-ho. All right, I'm going to set up tent. So I'm sitting here editing this video and I'm realizing that the audio is giving out as I'm setting up the tent. And I know I said I wasn't going to get sentimental, but I do hope that you allow me to get a little personal with you and give you a deeper dive into what's going on with me and this channel. You see, it's about traveling on the motorcycle and finding all these beautiful places and meeting all these wonderful people. But it's also about me finding my new role as a man. See, I spent the last 23 years as a husband, as a father, as a homeowner, as a business owner, as a functioning alcoholic. And in the last 12 to 16 months, my whole world has completely changed, where I'm divorced. The divorce is final as I'm editing this video. And part of the divorce, we sold our house. I've also sold my share of the business to my business partner. And my kids are grown and out of the house. They've launched and they're doing their own thing. And I've also tried to cope with all of that without drinking. I've quit drinking. So I no longer have that vice to lean on. And I'm just trying to find my direction here without those aspects of my life, which means, what does that mean for me and who I am and what my role is now without all those things? And depression is real. You know, I've spent some days in really deep, dark places. And we'll say I've even thought about just giving it all up. But motorcycling helps me find my peace. It lifts my spirit. It helps me find some freedom from all those negative thoughts. And being out on the road and seeing all these amazing places and meeting all these beautiful people, it just really helps me out so much. So this is a journey of travel, but it's also a journey of self-discovery. And I'll try to spare you the drama, but I'm also not going to be afraid to share with you. And maybe it helps you. Maybe you relate. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're just here for the ride and the bikes. And that is cool, man. Let's do that. But just know this. If you find yourself in that deep, dark place, let's just go for a ride. Let's just get through this day to the next so we can go for another ride and enjoy what we can and the road ahead. So that's my rant.
That's who I am. That's what's going on. And thank you for hearing me out. Let's finish up the rest of this ride. All right.
I was all excited because I thought I had it all done, no problem. It's backwards. It's inside out. Gotta do it all over again. And get the rain cover is on upside down. Come on. All right, well, good morning. I woke up this morning and it was kind of cool, but I was so comfortable yesterday. And we got a lot of rain. We got some thunder, some lightning strikes. They sounded close, but it was loud. Anyway, I ended up getting my tent set up correctly with the rain fly correctly, which was very fortunate. I almost left the rain fly off, thinking it didn't look like rain at all today, but man, was I wrong. It rained, thunderstorms, lightning. It was pretty crazy. But I wanted you guys to see my. People have been asking why I'm going so large with my gear. In other words, my tent is a 3-person tent, but this is why. I love the space that I have here on this Blacktail Hotel. Come in here and I have my double sleeping bag. I have my double mattress, and I have all the room in the world. I don't feel like I'm going to roll off my bed. I can move around. Last night, I was sleeping on my side. I was sleeping on my stomach. I was very warm with my double sleeping bag. It was comfortable. I bunched it up, and cozied up with it. It was really comfortable. It was a good night rest. So I'm really happy with that setup. All right, well, I'm going to end the video right here. I ran out of battery on everything, including my microphone. So for now, end it right here. I ended up in Carlton. Carlton is a great little town in wine country, Oregon. If you haven't experienced Carlton or don't know anything, check it out. It's a nice, great little town. You can go to wine country from here, do wine tasting. So guys, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do and you want to be a part of this next 12 months adventure of me living off the bike, traveling North and South America, please subscribe, hit the like button, share it with that one family member that has the motorcycle, the RV parked in the garage. They haven't taken it anywhere. They need to get inspired. Share this video with them because there's more adventures to come. All right, we'll see you.